start with an interview that Giovanni has done with Christine on Lorraine's show today. It's the first interview he's done. He's done a newspaper print interview this morning, but actually did an interview with Christine. Let's show you some of the things that he said to Christine, and then we can talk about it.
Realistically, me and Amanda, we never had an argument. We always have discussion about steps. Yes, we did have meetings with the BBC, but we always come forward from there. I wouldn't change my teaching style because, in my opinion, this is it's a profession. Dancing is a very difficult thing to do. Yes, you could change the approach, but not changing the teaching style. What would I have regrets? I think what happened, it did happen. As I said at the beginning, I think we all should accept what the result says and move on.
Nick and Saida, I don't think you saw the interview, but you've seen a sense of what it is, and I imagine
the print one.
And you've seen the print interview that he did today. The report by the BBC has cost the tax-fee payer £250,000. Of the original 17 complaints that were lodged, 6 were upheld as well. Do you think we're any further along, Nick, really understanding what's actually gone on? Because undoubtedly, for Amanda to have stepped up and made these complaints in the third place and to be supported by a couple of the other dancers, something serious has gone on.
Something serious has gone on, and you cannot support or condone anyone receiving any form of harassment or bullying in the workplace, and that's what you want to get out there. But I think I've said before on the show, or maybe on the radio, I do feel Strictly has completely lost its way here. It was meant to be this idea of a journey, and someone like Ed Balls or whoever might arrive, or John Sargent, who clearly couldn't dance, and it was great fun, and they would get to a certain level. Now, I think it's it's like SAS Who Dares Wins or the Olympics. I mean, and I'm not suggesting anything inappropriate's gone on here, but it is like Olympic athletes trying to work with
harder. He's done SAS and he said this is harder.
But it shouldn't be. It should be Saturday night when we all sit down, we have a bit of laugh, and we see John Sargent's Cha-Cha or Ed Ball's Rumba. That's what's funny.
But one of the things that Giovanni said to Christine this morning, though, Saida, was that he knew that he's a strict teacher by his own admission. He knew that she had the talent, she could go all the way and win, and therefore was pushing her because that's what he wanted to, because that journey is, as Nick was saying, that's what we've all become obsessed with, this journey that the celebrities go on as they're dancing. And clearly, the drive that he had for her to be the best she could be was at odds with how she was feeling within that dance hall, within that rehearsal room.
Yeah, and of course, not everything she said was upheld, but some of the things she said were upheld. And I think it's important that, look, we don't need to retry everything that happened in that inquiry, but I do think that it's important, just as Nick has said, that this is supposed to be an entertainment show. And once it starts to lose that shine, and once there starts to be... And by the way, it wasn't just Amanda, other people came forward, and it wasn't, by the way, just Giovanni. Other concerns have been raised about the programme, so let's not just make this about 2 individuals. It's much broader than that. I think there has to be a questioning by the programme of the culture on the show, what they're trying to achieve, well-being of people who take part, both dancers and contestants, and really try and return this back to it being a fun entertainment show. I mean, we've even seen in this series, haven't we, where questions have been raised about whether something was appropriate, inappropriate, was it a joke, was it... I think it's just taken the shine off everything, and I think they have to think again, rather than just papering over the cracks. I think now that this particular inquiry is over, on this particular case, I do think they need to go away and reassess what this programme is about. It's such a staple of the British kind of, weekend entertainment. And they've got to do better than what it's doing at the moment.
And also, when it works so brilliantly. You mentioned there a couple... But there's also, like, Chris, who's on the show, who literally blew everybody's mind and has risen kind of to these new dizzy heights of... Nobody, I think, thought he would be able to. But
he certainly didn't.
No, he's done an amazing job.
We just want fun.
Yes.
That's what we want. It's not an Olympic sport.
No.
Let's have a laugh.
Absolutely.
Love of all that's holy.
Oh, hello. Nick, thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.